Hi, welcome here. Welcome here if you are new. My name is Tony and I have been sharing about spiritual awakening for a few years now because I had what we call a shift in perspective. Something very simple, but most people put the truth on a pedestal. So awakening is very simple. It's simply the recognition, the remembrance of what we already are right now. And this is a shift that can only occur right now at this very moment, not in better future, not in perfect circumstances, not when the universe would be aligned simply for you as a person. That's completely nonsense. So awakening is simply to recognize the, the presence that is already here right now. So here, while you are watching, there is something that witnesses that you call me as a person. You have somehow personalized your being. You have somehow add limitation. You add boundaries to what is unlimited, to what is infinite. And the purpose of my teaching is to return to what is infinite, to what is present, to what doesn't move, to what is still. And there is a few practices that I love sharing. For instance, simply with conscious breath, it's a kind of a bridge. I truly know that I always repeat myself, but the simple fact of listening to your breath is very powerful. Because breathing is kind of normal. We all breathe, and it's natural. Without breathing, this body will die, you see. So simply by directing your attention to breathing, to the breath, it's kind of very powerful yet very simple. And when you direct your attention towards breathing, something happens. There is something that somehow slow down in your life. All the urgency of the mind, all the movement of mind, past, future, slow down. And you start seeing things with clarity. You somehow tap into what is now. You tap into not a new reality because the reality is already there, but somehow covered up by this movement. So the purpose here is to take a moment and simply be conscious of what is here, to stop the movement, to stop things to do, things you have planned in the future, maybe this afternoon, maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight, and experiencing what is here and now, which is not an experience, because this experience doesn't come and go, it's always here. So simply be present for a moment. And notice the creation of thoughts, you see? But you can observe them. Observe them from a point that is still, as the observer, but the observer is not you, it's a new label. So there is something that witnesses, which you cannot name it, you cannot put a name, you cannot label it. So simply recognize this. And reality is just this. And if maybe awakening was just this, the simple fact of being here right now, it's quiet, it's not fireworks, It's subtle, it's here. Sometimes it may take form of love, of joy, of a deep, intense peace. But it's very silent, present. Because most of people, again, put the truth on a pedestal. You think this is something for higher spiritual person, I would say, gurus. But you are already living the truth right now. You are already living the truth right now. What makes you think that you are not awakened? Because I do not remember what is it like to be a person, to be this sense of identity. Because this sense of identity that you carry with yourself is simply beliefs. It's simply identification. It's simply the kind of personal beliefs, yeah. You have personalized your thoughts, this I. But what is this I? Let's make an investigation. What is this I right now? What am I? You can tell yourself, what am I right now, this very moment? You can see the mind creating thought. Oh yeah, I am a person, I am my body, I am my past, I am a father, I am a mother, I am all the things that go after the I is completely false. This is the ego. I am my job, I love, I am the things that I like and dislike. This is not truly you. So what is prior to this I? Something is here. Something is here, aware of my voice. I know that something resonates with you. It's like a kind of mirror, a reflection of our being, not my personal being, it's our being. And again, I am not someone who can teach you something. I'm simply here to unlearn what you think you are, to remove all the labels, to peel away the onions, as we are accustomed to say. So simply observe what is coming, what is living. I love saying this. If you were with your thoughts, you would go away with them when they leave. But something remains here, ever present, always here when you wake up in the morning, during deep sleep, during the night, when you fall asleep. What is it that is aware at this very moment? Which is already complete. It doesn't need anything. It's silent, quiet, present. And when I slow down with my speaking, when I leave more space between words, it's like something within you resonates more. It's like something within you is opening to this. Because words also covered up the truth. Yes, this is what I am speaking about. Simply this. Because the only moment that truly exists is this. This. Without a person, without a past, without any projection into the future. Simply this. Without an I, even if thoughts are coming and going, that's totally okay. Maybe simply this. only this right moment. And this has no beginning, it has no end. I know that the mind somehow divides, split the present moment. There is morning, there is somehow the middle of the day, there is the afternoon, there is the evening, there is night. But when you somehow step back, this is all creation from mind. There is my past, there is a future. They are all creation from mind. They are thoughts. And here, you cannot split the present moment. It appears, it seems like that we split it, but it's in surface. So if you look, if you notice under the surface, you step back here into the background of experience. Here, it's ever present. So my invitation is to remain as this, even if thoughts, sensations, feelings, intuition comes and goes, that's totally okay. Simply observe them. That would be the best sharing. Simply to remain silent. But I know that people love hearing, listening to kind of pointers. But I tell you, the best sharing will be this. The best teaching will be to remain silent, without any words. Again, words veils what you truly are. So simply listen to your breath. If a thought arises, that's totally okay. You smile at it. You smile at it. Even the worst kind of thought, smile. Then you come back to being. You come back here. Even if you feel some kind of anxiety, some kind of contraction here, don't add anything on top of this. And you see, so what makes you think that you are not this? You can observe. Because I tell you, the truth is so simple, it's so simple. Only the mind somehow complicates things. Our thoughts adds a kind of, I am not enough. This is not for me. I don't deserve the truth. I'm not a good person. This is what we call low self-esteem from the ego. But I tell you, you truly deserve it because you already are it. You have always been this, always. So simply relax. You can relax and be disciplined. When I say discipline, it's not kind of be contracted, you focus on this. No, simply relaxed. But you've got to be somehow dedicated. It's not like you've got to always think about this. No. With thinking, you won't find anything, even if it's not something that you can find. But it's simply to take some moment during your day to slow down a bit, to relax, to listen to the breath. It could be while cooking, while driving, anywhere, anytime. And then you somehow relax the attention. You relax the attention to your entire body. And then to the entire field of being, the entire field of experience. And when the attention is fully relaxed, when you somehow soften the attention, it kind of returns to to consciousness, to the origin of experience, and remain as relaxed attention for a while. And from there, it's easier to observe all sensation, all thoughts, the mind, the stream of thought, yeah. So true meditation is this: to remain as relaxed attention, as the observer of all, without adding a new label, I am the observer. It's another kind of trap. Because you would notice that the ego mind, the binary ego mind, is very tricky. Remain as this, the nameless this. Much love.